What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Yes, it's your boy Carcino here. What's good? Yeah, I've been kind of busy today. I was on Kwame Brown's Patreon today. We did like a cross thing. So if you're on Carcino for Life Patreon and you're on Kwame Brown's Patreon, it was cool. We had the synergy working. Peace and blessings to y'all, brother. Oh, let's go back to some good old 90s. 90 talk. Chris Tucker, boy, well, this back when he used to actually go outside and play ball. So they used to often confuse Flex Alexander with Chris Tucker. Now, I know they all look alike, right? Now, here's where this problem comes from. Bill Bellamy and Flex used to hang out a lot. They used to do work together. They played ball together. They was all cool. And the actor that played Joanna Man, you know, black actors got to stick together. So, Flex Alexander never really hung out with. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't the person he hung out with on the norm. You feel me? Like, he would not go tap and say, yo, yeah, come with me, dog. We got stuff to do. He wouldn't do that with Flex Alexander. They wouldn't tap Chris Tucker. Michael Jordan invited Chris Tucker to come out to play. He was, come on, Chris, come on out. Let's go check the game out. Now, Chris Tucker could play some ball, but he ain't playing ball like Bill Bellamy or Flex. Now, mind you, Chris Tucker at this time was like one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. So that's how he approached this as a promotional thing. Like, this is fun. We finna have a ball with Mike. So before the game start, he getting some pregame talk. And Chris Tucker is talking king like he finna score 40 on Mike. So Chris Tucker come out. Boy, I hope you, you should invite your kids, your mama. Nobody should come to this game. You shouldn't even record this game, Michael. Cause I tell you, I'm telling you, boy, I was so good last night warming up for the game. I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna start practicing with my other hand. Cause I know this hand right here, Mike, this hand gonna score 50. So I'm training the other hand just cause this might get a little tired of scoring. I'm gonna go to the other hand and then probably score 50 with the other one. I hope you've been getting some good rest, Michael. You know, Father Time then call it's catching up to you. It's sitting right on your shoulders. You used to walk like this, Michael. You used to walk straight up. Had a little swag. You just had a little dip in your step, Mike. Now, you slumped over, walking. Father Time sitting on your shoulders. Man, first Mike was laughing. Then Mike said, oh yeah? All right then. I was going to put you on my team, but all right. You can team up with them. Make sure you checking me. Since Father Time's on my back. All right, we gonna see. I love it. Can't wait. So Mike was thinking Chris Tucker's thinking this part of the show that they finna do. Now this was at some golfing event. Like it's one of these rich folks events where they pay to see people play and do stuff. So Mike is God to them, where they at. You can't tell them nothing. It's MJ all day, twice on Sunday, no tape delay. So he's a golf buddy and everything else. So everybody's vested into this Michael Jordan, Chris Tucker thing. So they're like, oh, this is fun. This is the best entertainment we didn't put together yet. So nobody's saying anything, though, about the actual game. So now, everything turns sour. Mike get in the game like, check ball. They throw the ball to Mike. He's passing it around everybody. They playing. They got this other guy out there. This ain't all NBA talent out here. You got some golfers, some guys out there. So Chris Tucker's guarding them. Everything is everything. Then they playing and Mike got the ball one time and gave him one of these. Put that in Chris' chest. Chris is like, God damn, man, what's wrong with you? Damn, ain't no damn NBA game. Did you see him put a shoulder into me? Damn, that shit could have left a bruise. Damn, Michael, man, slow this damn thing down. So, Michael Jordan is going 100 miles an hour doing all this activity. Zipping up and down the court. Zip, 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 zip. So, while he's doing all that, everybody else is like surprised. Mike is playing with so much aggression that it don't even make sense. Pretty soon, the ball was like a blur. That's how the ball was going, like zip, 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 up and down the court. They were like 3 passes. The ball wasn't no dribbling. Inbounds, zip, 1 dribble, zip. Then it was like no dribble. Zip, 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 layup. Zip, 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 zip. After about 3-4 sprints of the game, Chris Tucker was time out, man. Time out. I said time out. Damn, ref. I tried to deliberately foul 4 times and you ain't said nothing. I want out this game, fool. Whoever this guy is on the bench, yeah, you up. I can't play with no Michael. Michael think it's a real damn game out here. So Michael's out there laughing on the court. Chris sitting on the sideline. He was like, man, where you at? I know Father Time was sitting on my shoulders. He like, he is. But Father told me it was never my time. That's why I do what I do and you do what you do. I'm gonna sit down. Hell wrong with me? With you, man? You filing me like I'm Bill Lambert. Why don't you go do that to Bill Lambert? Man, he was Chris Tucker was hilarious. Yeah, man, so this was like the same weekend Chris had sat out. Mike was still playing. He had showered and everything. So Chris came and saw him again. They was best friends ever since then. I mean, they were best friends then, but he was even more funnier because Chris had everybody dying laughing. See, the thing about Chris Tucker is he's what you would call around the house funny. If you sitting around with Chris Tucker, he could make you laugh. It's a lot of his scripted jokes. Some of them don't hit and land as much, but Chris Tucker is just funny, period. If you just hang around Chris Tucker, you'll be on the float. But a lot of the stand-ups ain't really that strong. But he is definitely around the house funny. So when he around the house funny, you gonna crack up. Oh, Mike got pissed because Flex had did a reverse layup on him. Oh yeah, that was a whole different thing there. Because Flex can ball. Flex Alexander can really ball. Hey, let me tell you that now. Flex Alexander damn well could have been in the NBA. I kid you not, he could ball. Now, when you can ball and hold your own with the NBA players, he was making NBA players look bad. But he hit Mike with a reverse layup, finished on the other side. It was a 2-on-1 break, and Flex, he thought Flex was gonna pass it out. Flex fake, came on the other side. Mike tried to jump, and he got around it, and they were, woo! And Mike took that personal. Mike took that personal. Mike went all the way down there and wanted to post up Flex. Flex checked off Mike. Like, hey, y'all pick him up. So then Mike went down there, took a shot, and hit it. And he was like, oh, you ain't gonna guard me? He was like, I ain't been guarding you. I'm gonna guard you now. Let him take the abuse. He was like, all right, well, I'm gonna get your punk ass. Yeah, man, Mike was something else. Is that Miss Moonlight? What's up, Moonlight? Oh, I ain't gonna be long on here. I got stuff to do today. So my schedule is pretty loaded. Yeah, man, I was on Kwame Brown's Patreon for like 2 hours. Then I got some phone calls. Oh yeah, I got some Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith news. Yes, sir, that's cracking on the Patreon right now. Baby, I know you ain't seen a car that could drive by itself. But this car could drive by itself. I could actually fall asleep and let it drive. And put it in drive mode, babe. Watch this. Now it's activated. So I really don't have to like have my hand on the wheel. It's just that. So how your OnlyFans going, Moonlight? You doing OnlyFans yet? Hopefully you got off the hopefully you got off that, you know, I know you're obsessed with me and all of this right here that you want. Yes, my foot is on the pedal. Well, damn, dude, let me get up out of here and get out your way. This dude seemed to be mad. I was doing 45 miles an hour. He want to do 60. Well, you going right ahead, sir. Do your 60. Damn. Now, where the cops had to get him his ticket? I'm doing the damn limit. John, you was worried and I was worried. I had been up for like 28 hours straight. Not straight, I took like a nap for like an hour and a half. Other than that, I was on fumes. Then I went to the strip club. Should have never done that. I tried to go and, because I thought I was going to be spending the night with her, but she screwed up. So I ended up going to the strip club. And I should have never did that. And on my way back, I think I did a live. Should have never done that. That was the Screen Fiend channel, I think. Man, you want to talk about tired? Everything was starting to look like cartoon characters. The Admiral Theater, gosh, I ain't been there in a minute. Man, they had their best of the best. They had invited me to come down, send everything. They want me to go to Admiral. No, we talking about real basketball players, that, you know, people that play the game, not like Gilbert. Gilbert wasn't there, no. You think Michael gonna play with him? Hell to the no. No, Chris Tucker and Tyus Edney, who played for the Kings. He was giving it to Michael Jordan. And well, he scored one time on Mike, and Mike didn't like it. He hit Mike with a hesitation cross move. Mike had decided he wanted to torture him and send a message to him. Mike is vindictive, boy, even in practice games. You can't get nothing over on him, or it's gonna be a problem. Oh, Ed O'Bannon. He was supposed, they had just won the national championship. UCLA, Ed O'Bannon. And I remember they asked him, was he going to be like the next Michael Jordan? And he got all the moves. And he was like, well, I haven't done it yet, but yeah, we kind of got the same moves. Wow. Ed O'Bannon just said he got the same moves as Michael Jordan. Okay. Well, Michael Jordan took offense to that. Let's just say, go watch. What team did Ed O'Bannon get drafted to? Because Toronto didn't draft him. Isaiah took Damon Stoudemire, and the whole Toronto area was pissed. And they ended up drafting the Rookie of the Year. But I thought he went to the Nets. Go watch every Chicago Bulls Nets game when Ed O'Bannon was there. if you think about it, what do they have to offer? Nothing. Did Ed O'Bannon play for us? He might have. But man, did Michael Jordan give him the business. It wasn't personal with Ed. Mike had a personal chip. He lost to the Orlando Magic, and it was all his fault. They got eliminated, and it was basically Michael Jordan's fault. They won the first game. All Michael Jordan had to do was protect the basketball. And Nick Anderson crept from behind and poked the ball away from Michael Jordan. Penny took it, dribbled down, gave it to Horace Grant. They dunked the ball on a breakaway. And Jordan had a chance again to take the last shot. He passed it to Scotty, and the ball got lost out of bounds. Scotty thought Mike was going to take it. Like Michael passed up the last shot? What? When he started doing that? So people start seeing this is a whole different Mike. Oh no. So everybody who said anything to Michael Jordan in 1996 was gonna get it. He filmed Space Jam. They took care of that all summer. He was annihilating people, looking like Mike again. He had to rebuild his body. You see, Mike didn't have a hang time no more. During that time, because he eliminated a lot of strength and put a lot of weight on his legs. Because in baseball, you got to have a strong core and legs. You're driving and you're using your legs. So your legs is more important than arm strength and all that. It's more about the legs in baseball. So they had leg programs to build up Michael's legs. And in the process, Mike lost a lot of his natural lift. So when he came back in 95, he wasn't able to play the same way because he wasn't gliding anymore. He wasn't doing the things that he used to do. And when he tried to do them, his body was not used. It wasn't used to the way, he normally acts. His natural moves, it was all awkward looking because he wasn't getting the same lift. So when he does his athletic moves, it just didn't look the same. the thing is, Michael started to miss the game. And then they started saying Akeem Olajuwon is better than Michael Jordan, and Mike had to come back. Oh no. Hell to the no. That won't be the case. No, sir. Not the case. There's so many people out there that make. That's why I'm saying 96 was a very powerful year for Mike. He was very aggressive that year, but relaxed. It was like a calm veteran. Well, people was disrespectful. You know, Chris Webber, all these young people were coming in the game, so they started to saying that Mike ran because they wasn't there. Spreewell, where they was like, yeah, Mike left. He knew what time it was. He knew we was coming. He saw the next generation coming. Webb was just joking. Chris Webber was just joking. He was joking. But by him joking like that, yeah, he saw the Grant Hill era. Grant Hill was going to take over, the Chris Webbers, the Penny Hardaways. Yeah, he saw that new generation and was like, nah, I might have to sit this one out. Really? You gonna say you finna get Mike retired because y'all was coming? Y'all didn't even know that. A lot of y'all don't even know that happened. Chris Webber was joking. And this is when he realized you can't joke with sports media. He said it as a joke. And it should have been a joke. But it wasn't perceived as one. Then all hell broke loose. 1996, Mike wasn't taking no prisoners. Whether it was Grant Hill, anybody one from that class. Penny Hardaway was the only one that could strike him back. And he said, oh. Everybody else was kind of in awe. Grant Hill was kind of in awe. The first time they played, Michael Jordan like this, he lines up against Grant Hill and go, whack! Hit Grant Hill right with an elbow, right to his back. The only time I was upset with Kobe is when he ran down there and tried to shoot a three and Jermaine O'Neal took him out and they called a foul on Jermaine O'Neal. when Mike hit the game winner. For me, that was it. I was highly disgusted with Mike. I mean, not Mike, but I was highly disgusted with Cole for attempting that three. That was Michael Jordan's last All-Star game ever. The way he hit that shot, let that man walk off the way he's supposed to walk off. When Magic hit that three in that All-Star game, they held the ball and said, that's it. That's the way the All-Star game should end. What is an extra 2 point gonna mean? Let this game be over. It's done. Oh yeah. What he called him? Like the little mouse, Muggsy Bogues. That's how they put a strategy on the Charlotte Hornets. That's how the Hornets lost. The Bulls are supposed to lose in the first round. The Hornets was a much better team than them. And when they played the Bulls in the first round, they had home court advantage. Hershey Hawkins was fouled under the rim. Nobody blew the call. They just let it go. They start playing the victory music before the damn play was over. I'm like, well, damn. Everybody's thinking championship here in Chicago. That's all they thinking about. Michael's back. We finna start winning and throwing parties again. But they shouldn't have got out of that round. But the only reason they beat Charlotte that year was because they ran a strategy of letting Muggsy Bogues shoot. They ran isolation, doubled everybody, left Muggsy Bogues open for them wide jump shots, and he could not knock down jump shots. They put a lot of pressure on him in the playoffs. Well, I don't know, Mr. Life. Is that CL Life? Hit the send feedback button. Let YouTube know what's going on. I'm glad you're telling me, but make sure you do that to them. And say, why do y'all keep knocking me off the channel or whatever it is that y'all doing? Because they definitely didn't do what they supposed to do. Which is their jobs. What's up, Bear? No, I've been busy, man. I've really been busy. No, I got a lot of rest that I needed. That was helpful. Now I have to do some things and take care of it for tomorrow. So my cleaning crew gets here. They've been on vacation basically since me. I've been doing my own cleaning. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be cleaning up. My cleaning crew coming. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna make sure they got a lot to do. Lot to do, baby. They gonna earn that money tomorrow. They gonna earn or burn, whatever comes first. Gum. That's why my jaw is strong. Can take any punch. Well, I don't see what they saying or what they talking about. Nah, MJ was a monster. With the anger, it didn't take much. Like, he was pissed at LeBron. When LeBron looked at him and dunked the ball, looked at Michael Jordan and dunked the basketball, that pissed Mike off. Because Mike know if I was younger, boy, I would. Mike would have gave that man the business right then and there. Now that's something I do know. Mike was ready to kick his ass right then and there. They were friends or cool when Mike retired. Isaiah never spoke a bad word about Michael Jordan. They invited Isaiah to do the documentary. That's what people don't understand. Why do you think he was in The Last Dance? Michael's people reached out to him and started saying, Michael would like you to do The Last Dance and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we respect you and this and that and all of these things to get him to do it. Then he does The Last Dance. And we see what happened. So, I was so happy Isaiah finally spoke up. Because Isaiah would normally, turn the other cheek and wouldn't say anything. And I was so glad he was tired of it. And was like, that's enough. Like, I'm not finna go through this again. That part, to me, made it all worth it. I got on all my piston gear, everything. We were ready. Everybody was riding for Zeke. Because all that salamander stuff that the Bulls been doing, you see it right now. You see the way it's played out right now. Look at the Detroit Pistons. All of them to this day, 20 some odd years later, 30 years later, they still like this. Tight as a fist. Look at the Bulls. Fighting with each other. Hating on each other. And for what? Nobody really cares in the end. Y'all was the best team in NBA history, right? Everybody's supposed to love everybody. You got this player fighting with Michael. This player didn't like Michael. He was their star. Without Michael Jordan, you ain't getting nothing. They all can't stand him. I'm just saying. You make it make sense. I'm out.